Diddy's trial enters week 3. Ex-assistant alleges attempted murder plot against Kid Cudi. Capricorn Clark drops bombshells in federal court as prosecutors paint a picture of chaos, control, and criminal conspiracy inside Sean Diddy Combs' empire. As week 3 of United States versus Sean Combs begins, a staggering new round of testimony has turned the Manhattan courtroom into a showcase of alleged abuse, coercion, and violent obsession. On Tuesday, May 27th, Capricorn Clark, a longtime employee of both Combs and Cassie Ventura, took the stand with explosive allegations. Clark, who began working at Bad Boy Records in 2004, testified that Combs once threatened to kill rapper Kid Cudi over his relationship with Cassie and was armed and ready to do it. He just said, "Get dressed, we're going to go kill Mescudi," Clark told the jury. The gun was in his hand. Earlier in the trial, Kid Cudi, Scott Mescudi, testified that his car was torched with a Molotov cocktail shortly after his relationship with Ventura ended. He suspected Combs was behind it. Clark backed that up, and then some. She recalled a terrifying confrontation where Combs allegedly broke into Cudi's home, called Cassie from Clark's phone, and later brutally beat Ventura after dragging both women back to his house. Clark said, "Security did nothing to stop the violence, and that was just the start. I thought he was going to kill me too." Clark testified that she was locked in an office for 5 days and forced to take polygraph tests over missing jewelry, threatened with being thrown into the East River if she failed, ordered to obtain drugs, prescription meds, and an IV drip setup for Combs and Ventura, witness to Cassie being forced to perform on command in front of guests. She also described physical assaults, relentless work hours from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m., and suffering stress-related alopecia due to Combs' volatile behavior. At one point, she said Combs told her, "I should kill you bitches," a toxic empire, or disjointed allegations. Combs, 54, faces 5 felony charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Yet some legal analysts say the government's case remains incomplete. Defense attorneys argue that the testimonies, while disturbing, lack the cohesion of an organized criminal enterprise, a key element for the racketeering charge. "I'm not seeing the development of a racketeering enterprise," said defense attorney Tama Beth Kudman. "I'm not seeing the thread that creates an enterprise with a unified purpose." Under cross-examination, Clark admitted she didn't report her treatment to human resources and continued working for Ventura and Combs years after her firing. Still, she said she returned out of necessity and considered it another form of business school, a phrase that drew visible emotion from the witness stand. What's next? As the trial progresses, the prosecution, led by Maureen Comey, says they're ahead of schedule and may rest their case within 5 weeks. Today's session resumes after a lunch break with continued cross-examination of Clark. This case, filled with celebrities, threats, trauma, and control, isn't just about criminal acts. It's about power and what happens when one man allegedly uses his to destroy everyone in his orbit. Stay tuned for more courtroom revelations. Thank you for subscribing to Daily News You Can Use. Please be sure to visit early and often for breaking news and more on the ongoing Diddy trial.